Hey everyone, TAC1421 here with a very special League of Legends gameplay that I had a few days ago that I thought I would make into an episode and show everyone. So right off the bat here, I am playing Fizz, and Amp was jungling for the first time in this game, and he kind of messed up a little bit, so you can see I got blue there because he smited too early, but that kind of got me off to a good start. So anyways, I was Fizz, and this is the most kills I've ever gotten in a game. And you can probably tell by the title of this video, I went 47-4, which is pretty ridiculous. I got the first kill pretty early on in the game, and they couldn't really do anything to stop me. I was playing with a little bit of lower leveled people. I think I might have been one of a few level 30 people in this game. But regardless, I still got 30 kills, so it was this pretty spectacular feat to accomplish, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna basically talk about a topic which is my favorite champions in the game. Someone requested this, and I thought it would be a good time to talk about this now that I've played for about 5 months or so of this game, and I've gotten a really good feel for it. I've gotten all the way to level 30, and I've played with a good amount of champions, especially since I'm doing the Road to Victory series where I try to get a win with every champion. So I've gotten a really good chance to play with a lot of champions. So the topic of the day, I wanted to talk about my favorite champions in each position, as well as my favorite champions like total throughout the game. And I also will talk about the gameplay a lot as well. There's certain areas of the game where I wanted to talk about what was going on, but basically I carried my team to victory this game. I was the only one on my team to go positive, and there was only two people that went positive in the game. Trindamir was the other person that went positive. He was in the other team, and he actually put up a good fight. I think he was the only one to really kill me the entire game. So that was that. So on to my top champions as I kill Garen for like the fourth time, or probably third time actually. So anyways, my top champions, I'm going to go from my third all the way to my first. So starting with number 3, my favorite top champions. Number 3 is Pantheon. I like Pantheon because he has a really good moveset, or like I guess abilities or whatever, and the cooldown on them is pretty low. Plus his ult, you can pretty much go a lot of different places on the map, which makes it easy to gank and go mid and help other people out. And I just think he's a really good top to use. And next up is Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw, a lot of people go ADC Kog'Maw. I really like to go AP Kog'Maw, and I've tried him out top a lot, and I really like him top, as I get one of the easiest kills you can ever get in this game. Garen fed me a lot, so but I started roaming around a lot too, so yeah. Anyways, my favorite top character, my favorite top champion is, probably most of you probably know this, and this video kind of shows why, but it's Fizz, obviously, my favorite top champion. And that's kind of needless to say. He's my best champion that I can use. I love his moves. He fits my play style a lot, so he's definitely my favorite top champion for sure. But anyways, on to my favorite mid champions as I kill Ashe, and we just decide to push mid here. And then I go down to gank Garen again for another kill. But anyways, my favorite mid champions from third to first again. My third favorite one is Heimerdinger, however you say that. And I like him. He's fun to use. He's not the best champion, but he's quite fun. So that's why I like him. I like his turrets and stuff. On to number 2, I like Twisted Fate. I just started playing Twisted Fate a little while ago, and he's really fun to use. His ult is very good, and I'm practicing his stuns and stuff, or his different, his I think it's his W, can be a little difficult to use, but I'm just practicing it, of course, and getting used to the champion. Anyways, on to my favorite mid champion, which is Ziggs. Ziggs is one of my favorite champions overall, and he is just a blast to play. And I like his moves again. It's just really fun to throw those bombs, and I've actually gotten quite good with him as well. He's probably my best mid champion, and he's my favorite one to play as well. So anyways, on to bottom. My favorite, I guess, more of ADC. Not my favorite bottom ADC is on the third is Ezreal is my third favorite. And I was thinking of a third favorite to put down because the top two are really the only ones I really play. But Ezreal's also can be kind of fun to play as well. So that's why I put him in number 3. His ult is really good, obviously, as I get a triple kill and kill Garen once again. And we get Dragon there. And right here, I thought I was going to back, but then I saw whatever her name is, just kind of Soraka, just kind of staying there, and so I'm like, okay, I'll get an easy kill on you. All I needed to do was use my E and my W. I didn't even have to use my Q. So it was definitely a really easy kill. And then right here, I just kind of go in. I thought Amp would get this kill, but he kind of ran into problems, and my ult missed a little bit. So this is moments later. He kind of got chased down by the enemy team. I teleport into the middle of the lane, kill Tryndamere. I don't know why I said Tristana. Kill Tryndamere, and then I kill Garen. So I saved Amp, and I got the double kill. And now we're just going to push this turret. But anyways, on to my second favorite ADC. That's going to be Ashe. And Ashe is very fun to play. I again like her ults a lot, and her slows are nice, and she just makes a really good ADC, and it's really fun to throw the ults around the map and try to hit people. I have a quick clip where I actually hit someone. It was really cool. I know a lot of you have seen that. But anyways, on to my favorite ADC in the game, and that's going to be Misfortune. Misfortune was the very first champion I ever used in League of Legends, and till this day I still go ADC with her, and I'm probably one of my better champions as well, next to Fizz. So definitely really fun to use. I don't know why my team tried to engage in a fight there when I wasn't I wasn't anywhere near them. I was getting blue. I was stealing the other team's blue. But I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go in, and if they want to chase me, then fine, I'll get a double or triple kill. And Ashe was, smart enough to run away, so I just get the double kill there, and then we start to push turret a little bit, and then Tryndamere comes by, and I almost kill him here. This was really close. I get a lot of damage out on him, and he just goes back into the bush, and I try to, Q him to get out of the way, and then I was going to E to go back, but he pops his ult, so that was a little unfortunate there. But Ashe does get a nice double kill, so that's definitely nice. Anyways, on to my favorite junglers, and I actually really like jungling. Jungling is one of my favorite things to do in League of Legends. So on to my favorite jungling champions. At number 3 is Rammus. I just recently started using Rammus, and Rammus is really fun to use. I started using him because Amp has that series, Rammus Road to Victory, or whatever it's called. Race to 30? No, it's called Race to 30. Rammus Race to 30, I think it's called. So that's a really cool series. I wish that he would play other champions in that, but I think he might. I'm not sure. Anyways, regardless, it's a cool series and a fun champion to use, Rammus. Anyways, on to number 2 for jungler is Fiddlesticks, in particular Jungle Sticks, as I like to call him. And he's just a really fun, champion to use, obviously, as I get my kill completely stolen from me and go in for the double kill, which should have been a triple kill. And then, Fiddlestick, his fear is really good. His ult is amazing if you can learn how to land it. He's a hard champion to learn how to play, but if you use him a lot and you have practice jungling, then he can be really deadly and a really good champion for sure. But on to my favorite jungle champion, and that is going to be Amumu. Amumu, one of my favorite champions overall as well. I just love using Amumu in the jungle, and he just, definitely, he's one of the most banned champs, and rightfully so. He's just amazing. But right here, I was going to go in for get a lot of kills, but I could only manage to kill one person, so that was Caitlyn. So I was going to back, but then I'm like, okay, Niemi can just heal me, and then I think I can take out this Tryndamere, because I know he doesn't have his ult, because he just used it previously. So I knew he didn't have his ult, so I can kill him really easily. And now I'm just going to go in, try to get as many kills as I possibly can. I get the triple, I go in for the quad, and get it stolen from me. So that's unfortunate there. So that was kind of an unofficial quadra kill, and we're just going to push the lane here and get a turret and try to get the inhib as well. And we could have kept on going, but I told my team to back off a little bit because I am having a very special game, and my kill record was 34, so I wanted to try to get better than that, obviously. But right here, I actually beat my kill record by killing Caitlyn, so we get a double ace, kind of, whatever you want to call it. We get the inhib, and then we're just going to back off and wait for them to come to us again so we can try to get as many kills as I possibly can. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Amumu, one of my favorite junglers. He is my favorite jungler, but one of my favorite champions. His ult is ridiculous. And yeah. So anyways, on to my favorite support champions. And I actually only have two because I only really use two. And the first one is Morgana. That's my second favorite. And there's not really anything to say about her. I just kind of threw her in there. And then my other one is Blitz. And if I have to go support in a game, I'm always going to go Blitz because he is my favorite support, and I really like his pulls. He's one of the better supports in the game. But right here is a very, very special clip. I pretty much take the entire team on single-handedly. I had Zhonya's Hourglass, and I also had whatever it's called. I forget the name of it. Why am I forgetting the name of it? But anyways, you can see here I died, and then I come back to life using that item, and I just go in for the triple kill. That was an unofficial penta, if the timer was on correctly, but whatever. So Blitz, definitely my favorite support champion. But before we end this episode off, and before I get into one of the more ridiculous clips of the episode, their very final push, is my top 5 champions overall, regardless of their position. And starting off at number 5 is Fiddlesticks. I kind of explained why previously. He's just a very fun champion to use, very fun champion to jungle. And then next up is Amumu. Again, very fun champion to jungle. That's at number 4, and he's just turned into one of my favorite champs to use overall. Number 3, my third favorite champion is going to be Ziggs, as I teleport into lane right here to try to help amp out and try to get a penta. My goal was to get a penta right here. So I will go in for the penta and tell amp to support me. At number 3, like I said, Ziggs, just really fun to use. And number 2, Misfortune, first champion that I ever used and still use today. Just a really fun ADC as I get the first of my 5 kills. And then my number 1 favorite champion in League of Legends, rightfully so, is Fizz as I go in for the quadra kill. And unfortunately, there was no one spawning, so I couldn't get the penta. But right here, Tryndamere is going to spawn and doesn't have his ult up, so easy kill. And then I just go ahead and destroy the Nexus for the win. 47-4. Let me know in the comments what your favorite champions are. And I am TAC1421. Please leave this episode a like because it is very epic, and I would really appreciate a like rating. But hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.